Okay, this is Guy from My Real Estate Advisor. Now I'm doing a quick training video. Well, I don't know how long, if it's going to be quick or not, but I'm just giving you an idea on how to transfer listings from the old website to the new website. So this is the contact us part of the website, which is the original one, which everything works and everything else. Now if we try and do listings, what I've discovered in the last 2 days is this isn't working. So courtesy of Property in a Box not playing the game for whatever reason. Now I haven't bothered to contact them to moan at them yet about this not working, but it's going to be irrelevant anyway, because we're moving to a new system, a new website and everything else. So, but that's just to give you an example of how poor this service is with this company. Unfortunately, been misled. What does work though is the investments page, which is basically the same as the listings page anyway, so it doesn't make much difference one way or another. So you can click on the investment page and that will take you to this page here, and if you scroll down, eventually you'll get to the different states and stuff like that. Now I just did a Loom video and uploaded, took this one and put it onto the new website, and it's fairly easy. So what I'll do is I'll do another one as an example in a minute. And I'll stitch these videos together because I can't use Loom at the moment because the microphone isn't working. It's just in the 2R basket and it didn't record, and it wouldn't let me stop recording, and it was just a massive pain in the arse. So anyway, getting back to this, we have a look at the team. Now the feedback I've got on the headshots is they need to be better. I think some are more professional than others, as you can see, different qualities. So if each person can try and get a much better headshot, that would be great. It's not the end of the world, but it would help improve the overall look of the website and everything else. So I'll show you the new website now and see what so you can understand. So this is the new listings website. As you can see, it's more professional. The address is www.myrealestateadvisorlistings.com.au. so that's the one you would use from now on to direct people to listings, and this is where you'll be able to have all your listings under your name and things like that. So what I was going to suggest with the old website's listings is that each individual goes on and lifts the website listings from the old one and puts them onto the new one under their name, and then we just mark them as sold to help the profile of each person, because as it stands at the moment, we don't know where that stock's at, whether or not it's still available, whether it's sold or not. Thanks to Property in a Box's incompetence, we've got no real way of knowing what the situation is with the listings. So we're going to have to get back in touch now with each developer over time and basically get new agreements in place and check stock and everything else until we are able to try and sell those listings that we previously had. So there's 675 on the old website thereabouts. So if each person takes 10 or 20 listings each, something like around that, pick the best ones, and then we'll just dump the rest if it's no good anyway. We've got plenty of stock for it with the main developers that we work with anyway, so it's not going to be a big deal. So this just gives you an idea. Now we picked Sydney as the main city for the video to do the flyover thing because it's the most recognisable city in the country. So we could go from state to state, but it's not really worth it. So if we scroll down, you can see you've got New South Wales and Victoria and Queensland and everything else there. So it's all there. With this website, we've also got testimonials as well. And then if you keep scrolling down, you can see some of the listings that have been put on so far. So I will do an example video for you now. I've logged in here, so it knows I'm logged in. So I can start to add listings. So if we go to the team, I'll just show you who's on at the moment. There's a mixed bag of photographs here. Mine's pixelated, so that will have to be altered. That's okay. That's a little bit pixelated. That's pixelated. So you can see it's a mixed bag there. I think Terry's had a professional photograph done, and Trisha has as well. So if we can get professional photos done for each team member, that would be great. Or if anybody's already got a professional photograph that they want to use instead or something like that, then that's great. So that's that, and then I shall now go in and add a property and show you how. Okay, so once you're logged in to the new website, you can click on submit property. So this means to upload a new property basically. And then this should take you to a page there which is everything's blank. So you've got your title, description, price range, gallery to upload the property, pictures and everything else. So what I'll do is I will start to upload this and then come back to you to show you how it's done and save the photographs, because that's quite a long-winded process and saving each photo. So I'll show you. Okay, so I've gone on to the old website now. I'll have to go for the finance bit because the investment part, because the other bit isn't working. So I'm going to do this one because I think I've already got the photos for this one somewhere. And what I do then is I will start to lift the information from this and transfer it directly across. So I'll show you in a sec. Maybe if just do that, the title. We go into the description. Price. Now the price has got to be numbers. So as you can see here, you've got your numbers at the top. So I'm going to copy these numbers, and then this will be my price range. But you don't need the $sign. I don't think so anyway. And you don't need any hyphens or anything like that. So what you do is then you put in dollar for dollar with just numbers, as far as I'm aware. Hopefully that's correct what I'm telling you. I'll have to check it in a minute because I've only done one before. So there we go. So we've got from 393,000 to $2.5 million basically in a nutshell. Property type, apartment, offer type, full asking, and then gallery will start to upload the images. Now I think I have already got these pictures somewhere of this particular property because this is one of the first ones that we started to try and sell through Property in a Box, and we had issues with the stock being not up to date. So like I say, with this one, this is probably all sold out by now. I don't know for definite, but what I'll do is I'll check that out. I can't see it here. I'm gonna have to upload them individually and start again. So I'll do that now, and then I'll come back to you in a second. I'll just do a quick demonstration. So I've gone onto the photographs of this property now, and all I'm doing is scroll through, right click, save as, and then bin off whatever that is, put it down as the one word answer, and then number 3, and then save it. And you just go through and do that until you've got all the photos, and then you start uploading. I'll show you that. Okay, so I've saved them to a file, so I'm going to start uploading them individually now back onto here, and you can see you just click upload and then start uploading the pictures, and eventually they'll come on. So hopefully, yeah, there you go. So I just keep going now and upload them individually. I won't bore you with that, so you get the drift of how that works. Yeah, just do another one there to show you, and then I'll show you the finished article in a sec. Once you've uploaded the pictures, it'll ask you for the location, so I'm just going to put Brisbane in. There we go. And then you can pick the streets and everything like that. So I'm not 100% sure what street this is in, so I don't know. We'll just do continue and see if that works, unless it's got an option. No, I don't know. Let's see if that'll work. Additional information. So then you can put in your bedrooms and everything else. So again, you can go back to the original listing, and you can say, okay, well, how many bedrooms is 1 to 3? So you can put in bedrooms 1, 3. That must be a number. Right, we'll do 1 then. 1 bathroom. Lot size should be in here as well. Okay, 60 square meters. 60 property size. We're not too sure. We'll do 110 because it's with it being an apartment, you can't really judge that. Year, it's finished this year. Features, and then this is where you can start doing ticky boxy stuff. So I'll just do that now. So I'm just adding the floor plan as well to this. So I can put that into there where it says plans. So there you go, you've got the floor plan in there. And then any other additional information. So I'm just trying to think now if there's anything else. Additional features, add new name. No, I don't think so. And then submit property. And then this should go live now and go onto the website. Okay. Now the only part that I'm not figured out is how to assign it to a person. Well, there you go, you can see it comes up, and it comes up quick. It whizzes through the pictures nicely and everything. So there you go, you've got that on there. So I'll have to figure out exactly how to assign it to a person. I'll have a look at the other training video for that, because it probably says in that video. So that gives you a basic outline on how to upload property. So what I'm suggesting now is that each person goes onto the old website in different locations, chooses the listings they want to lift and move across to this website under their name, and then uploads them, copies the photos, the description, everything else. And then what we'll do we'll check each one to see what the availability is. If they've gone, then we'll mark them as sold under that individual's name, and then this then helps with the profile for the person. So this will then make the person look like they've sold multiple properties in multiple locations, and yeah, if it's basically smoke and mirrors for the general public, so they get an idea that this person is active and they are actively selling listings all the time. Now, with direct contracts to each developer and things like that, we should be able to make more sales anyway, so we might be able to turn each one of these projects round into something that's worth something to the company. So I wouldn't write them all off as of yet. I think it's probably well worth it taking the time to actually go on and upload these different listings and stuff like that, and see if we can get the contracts sorted out with the BDM, and also make sure that we've got stock to sell, and then start advertising it in the usual manner. So yeah, we'll see how things go, but that's what I'd like everybody to do if possible. Upgrade your profile photograph, upload listings into your name onto this new website, and we'll just we'll outsource to increase the lead generation and work on new Facebook campaigns as well. So hopefully we should be getting a very good turnover of sales quite quickly if we can get everything working correctly the way it should have been working originally, had we not done business with that aforementioned company that isn't offering a legitimate service. So there you go. You can obviously share this on Facebook and Instagram and whatever. I don't know quite know how all that works as of yet. It looks like it still just links straight through to it. Whether or not you've got to do some jiggery pokery in the background, I don't know. To get your Facebook linked to your profile and everything else, you probably have to do that. So, but we'll learn as we go along. Alright, so I hope this video has been helpful. I'm going to call everybody individually and just see where they're at, and see if they're able to do this bit of admin work, and then